An interesting question came up the other day. Which anime series do you believe to be the one that made anime mainstream? And when I say mainstream, I'm more specifically talking about what made anime popular, more specifically in the West and not necessarily Japan. And when I thought about it, I came down to four options. That being Dragon Ball, One Piece, Attack on Titan, and Naruto. Now, I think there's a decent argument to be made for every single one of these shows, but I believe there's one true definitive answer. When looking at Dragon Ball, I believe Dragon Ball is the most popular anime of all time, in my opinion. However, I do not believe Dragon Ball made anime mainstream.
I beg your pardon? I beg your pardon?
And the reason why I say this is that I believe Dragon Ball was popular despite it being an anime, not because it was an anime. If you look back, most people thought that Dragon Ball was just a really good cartoon. And despite how popular Dragon Ball was, it didn't really make anime as a whole popular. Next up is One Piece. Now, I definitely believe that there's an argument to be made that One Piece is one of the greatest anime shows out right now. But again, I do not believe that this one made anime popular.
Y'all killing me with this!
More specifically because the One Piece anime and fandom was very niche at the time, especially in 2013, where I believe anime's popularity really kicked off.
So, back in the day, jingle, 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 back in the day, before the back rooms were a thing, okay? Jingle, jingle, pay attention, I said your favorite word, the back rooms, okay? The back rooms, dingle, dangle, dingle, dangle.
And that leads me into the next anime, Attack on Titan. If you remember back to 2013, Attack on Titan at the time was almost inescapable.
That's why are you so old?
Okay.
I think it's fair to say that Attack on Titan was the most popular anime in 2013. It didn't matter at the time who you spoke to, everyone was watching Attack on Titan. I truly believe that Attack on Titan was one of the few shows that managed to capture both the anime audience and the mainstream audience all at the same time. However, once again, I do not believe that Attack on Titan made anime mainstream.
I'm tired of this, Grandpa!
That's too damn bad! You keep digging!
Instead, I believe it benefited from anime being mainstream, and as a result, with a bigger audience watching it, it became more popular than ever. So then which anime do I believe to have been the one to make anime mainstream? And the simple answer to that is Naruto.
Yes! Yes!
At the time, Naruto was the most popular anime ever. We can talk about how popular Dragon Ball was, we can talk about how popular One Piece is, we can talk about how popular and how big Attack on Titan was, but no anime managed to capture the Western audience in the same way that Naruto did. From the aesthetic, the visuals, the story, everything about it was extremely attractive to a Western audience. To this day, you can still find people wearing the Akatsuki Clouds pattern as a casual piece of clothing. If you go onto any social media page right now, I'm almost guaranteeing you that you are more than likely to find multiple accounts with a Naruto profile picture in one way, shape, or form. Whether that be the Sharingan, the Akatsuki Clouds, the Uchiha clan symbol, or just any Naruto character in general. And that account can have nothing to do with anime at all, but they know Naruto. But the strongest reason I say this is because in 2013, there was something very specific that happened. In 2013 is where I believe the Great Shift happened. And if you don't know what that is, the Great Shift is a moment in time where anime just randomly started to become popular. And at the time, there were a lot of great anime in 2013 that really managed to capture a Western audience. But there was something that happened in 2013 that I believe started the Great Shift, and that is the dub for Naruto Shippuden's Pain arc began in 2013. More specifically, the English dub of the final battle between Naruto and Pain began in 2013. And I believe this is where everything truly kicked off. The Pain arc is one of the greatest arcs in Naruto to this day.
It's facts! It's facts! It's not facts. These facts are not facts.
The Naruto anime had been popular for a long time, but during the Pain arc is where I believe the Western audience truly latched itself to Naruto. With the popularity of the Pain arc bringing a lot of eyes to anime as a whole, a lot of people wanted more shows like it. And ever since then, it was a trickle-down effect. With more eyes on anime in general, a lot of other popular anime started showing up in 2013. With Naruto spearheading the charge, every anime that came after it just got better and better and better, with more and more people tuning into anime as a whole. With that snowball effect even making Attack on Titan the most popular anime in 2013. And from there, as they say, everything was history. If you enjoyed this video, please consider giving it a like. And if you'd like to enjoy more videos like this, please consider subscribing. Either way, thank you for watching. But for now, I've been Casual Vandal. I hope you were entertained, I hope you enjoyed your stay, and until next time, it's bye-bye for now.